the wide receiver 2 hole. We all know that there's a hole there. We know that it's a little bit troubling, but our man Jacob, I think it's Putieri, we'll just call him that. We apologize, Jacob, for butchering your name. Suggests the Steelers could reunite with Chase Claypool. Usually I try to build up segments and talk about them a little bit. I'm gonna say this. I think it's absolute garbage that Chase Claypool's name is even being brought up about coming to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think it's absolute garbage. And here's why. Chase Claypool was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He didn't know how to act. And then he wasn't productive. And now the thing about it is bringing him back. Like, why would you bring him back? That doesn't make any sense to me. It's not that, oh, well, he had 2 800-yard seasons with the Steelers to start his career. Then he was terrible. He went from that, okay, to terrible. And not just terrible with us. It was terrible with several different teams. He was terrible with Chicago. He was terrible in Miami. And then he was terrible. Now he got hurt in Buffalo and sat out the season with a toe injury. Who knows what kind of toe? I mean, is it turf toe? Because we know how turf toe can be. You get turf toe that bad where you got to sit out the year, it usually doesn't get better. It requires a surgery, at least one, maybe two, and it usually doesn't come back ever the same. So Chase Claypool coming back to the Pittsburgh Steelers, I find it absolutely laughable that somebody would literally write an article about that. I mean, I get it. It's slow right now. I understand. And then tried to justify it by giving reasons on why he should come. Like, what? Come on, guys. Chase Claypool is finished. And maybe he can come back and play. Maybe that's the case. Not for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay? Not for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, we saw what we needed to saw. I mean, Chase Claypool basically tick-tocked his way out of the NFL. He definitely tick-tocked his way out of Pittsburgh. And that's all we needed to see. And if the Pittsburgh Steelers are willing to give up on ultra-talented George Pickens and with his issues, you're telling me they're going to bring back Chase Claypool, who doesn't have near the talent and still has the issues? Come on. Man, I'm out on it. And it isn't that I don't want him to get another chance. I want everybody to get a chance to play in the National Football League. Every single person that wants a chance, I think they deserve a chance. But that doesn't mean he has to get that chance with us, especially when we already kicked him out of town because of his antics. Earn your way back. I 100% understand, but you can't earn your way back here. You got to earn your way back somewhere else. You got to prove yourself somewhere else, not with us. So that's all. Mapletron. Come on, Digital Dust. You got to stop, bro. Stop it. So, and that's my whole thing is that I don't know, man. Like I said, he just wasn't. I mean, and the production went down. What do you have? 451 yards in 2022, 154 in 2023, and then he sat out 2024. This is not something serious that the Pittsburgh Steelers, number one, are considering or even should consider. So that's all. That's all. But Claypool is better than Moncrief. Not saying much. The Browns will take him. So, Justin Watson's got a Claypool jersey. Look, I've told y'all about this jersey thing, man. We got to stop. We got to stop. And don't get me wrong. I mean, y'all know my philosophy. I just don't buy jerseys in general, except if Aaron Rodgers wins a playoff game. I told y'all if Aaron Rodgers wins a playoff game, he will be the first jersey that I ever buy. I've never bought any jersey. Not just a Steeler jersey, no jersey. But if Aaron Rodgers wins a playoff game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, if he's the starting quarterback, damn it, I'm buying an Aaron Rodgers jersey. I made that promise to you guys. I'm not gonna break it. I'm not gonna break it. It is what it is. But we'll see. Boom. King Train 215 just became a member. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for signing up and supporting the channel that way. So, um, yeah, Justin, I mean, look, I'm not saying I'm the perfect person, but my philosophy on the jerseys, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It takes a lot. And we've been in a crazy drought, and I'm willing to break my philosophy on jersey buying if Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback of the team. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it. But yeah, Chase Claypool, this is, in my opinion, this is laughable. I'll just be quite honest. It's laughable. Um, and again, I get it that it's a slow time. There's not a ton of topics to talk about right now until training camp. But we got to be better than this as Steeler people. There's other things to talk. Hell, I'd be more willing to talk about those stupid rumors about slaying Ramsey than I am about Chase Claypool coming back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm just not going to listen to that. And now again, anything is possible. So is there a 0% chance that this won't happen? Hell no. Hell no. So, I'm not saying that there's no chance that this won't happen, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll make it work. Mark Cunningham says, Big B, I find it ironic that one of Claypool's last missteps was going public about no music at practice. And then right after we traded him, there's now music at practice. I don't know. Maybe it's because if they played the music at practice, Chase Claypool wasn't going to practice. He was going to give a half-ass effort and just do a bunch of TikTok dances, the whole time. Or celebrate on the field when he should be handing the ball to refs or stupid stuff like that. Either way, Chase Claypool he wasn't good in the NFL. It wasn't just Pittsburgh where he wasn't good, because I know that's the next thing that people go to as well. It's Mike Tomlin, or it's the receiver coach, or the offensive coordinator. Was it the same thing in Chicago? Was it the same thing in Miami? Was it the same thing in Buffalo? If it was, fine. All those coaches and all those offensive coordinators and quarterbacks and everybody at all of those places are all garbage, and Claypool should still be playing. But yet no other NFL team thought to bring him in. That's my only point with it. So that's my only point. So Felicia says, Big B, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan. If we win a Super Bowl, I will buy you and me a jersey. Oh, so if we win a Super Bowl, I'm gonna have two Aaron Rodgers jerseys. Shoot, I can dig that. And y'all keep Felicia to it. She says she's gonna buy me one and her one. I'll take it. Then I'll have two. I will absolutely take it. So I'll absolutely take it. King Train says, I own 3 jerseys: Palomalu, Shazier, Kiesel. Now, those aren't bad jerseys to have. Those aren't bad jerseys to have. Unfortunately, Shazier's career got cut short, but I feel like he was going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler for a long time. And the other 2 were lifers. So those aren't bad jerseys to have. Those are not bad jerseys to have. I'm with you. I am with you. Cash in the bank, says Felicia. Okay. So James Harrison, Henry Johnson said James Harrison got cut how many times? He turned out okay. James Harrison got cut. He did. But James Harrison showed flashes of being a serious football player. That's what got Claypool kicked out of the league. He didn't act like he was a serious football player. That's the problem. Teams will put up with certain stuff if you show the talent. But when you have half-ass ability out there playing football and then your attitude is bad, they're not going to deal with that for very long. The Steelers put up with it till they didn't want to. Goodbye. Basically, they got rid of him and brought in Pickens. Goodbye. And then everybody else was like, this guy's not good enough. He thinks he's better than what he is. His attitude doesn't show that he even needs to be on our roster. Goodbye. So there's that. But I do hope he does get a second chance. I do. I hope he gets a second chance, just not with us. Go prove yourself, but you get to prove yourself with a different franchise, not ours. So that's all. Yeah, there's the difference. James was a diabolical beast. Exactly. I feel like a lot of James Harrison issues where people didn't think that he could play the position because of his size. And once he actually got an opportunity to get on the football field where they said, okay, we'll put you out there. What can you do? James Harrison was crazy. Claypool got his opportunities. Like I said, he TikToked his way out. There's the difference. Two different is one didn't get an opportunity, undersized, playing a position. When he finally got out there, the man was a diabolical, crazy man. The other one got his opportunity and TikToked his way out of town. It's just the difference. So, but that's just me. Justin Watson says, man, I have a Shazier jersey too. Him getting hurt changed the whole trajectory of the franchise, really. Unbelievably sad because he was a really special player. I mean, have they replaced him yet? I mean, everything that you just said is true. Have they really replaced him yet? Because Ryan Shazier was outstanding in coverage. Outstanding. But he also came downhill and knocked you out. Have they replaced that yet? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But, you know, I we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Shazier, I saw the game. I was at the game, not the game he got hurt, the year before in that playoff game in Kansas City where he had played a phenomenal football game. I saw it in person. I'm like, this guy is unreal. This guy is unreal. He basically shut Travis Kelce, just shut him completely off. Just shut him completely off. So, Big B, would you sacrifice the next 5 seasons to compete for a guaranteed Super Bowl win this season? I would, said my man Isaac Epps, K.E. Isaac Epps. I mean, define sacrifice the next 5 seasons. And if competing for a Super Bowl means we don't win it, I don't know that I would sacrifice it. I love the question though. Is like, would you sacrifice the next 5 seasons? If it guaranteed me a Super Bowl, then it depends on what you mean by sacrifice. It depends on what you mean by sacrifice. If sacrifice is, hey, the Steelers are going to go 5-12 for the next 5 years, then no, because again, competing for a Super Bowl didn't mean win it. And if we're not going to win it, I don't want to go 5-12 the next 5 years. I don't want to go 5-12 any year. Any year. So, yeah, no. No, I wouldn't necessarily do that. I wouldn't do that. No. Especially like I said, we don't know what sacrifice means the next 5 years, and you didn't guarantee us a Super Bowl. So, that's where I'm at with it. Let's move on, man.